Hi, I'm Jose Muro from Ski Market, and today we are going to talk about why to wear a custom insole in the boot and not the basic insole that comes inside the boot. Okay? The first thing we have to see is what type of footprint we each have, what type of plantar arch we have, and where we have to support that arch. The insole will give us three fundamental parts inside the boot. The first one is going to close all the spaces inside the boot. So we are going to support the whole sole of the foot by supporting the whole sole of the foot. I am going to explain it with an insole. What we are going to achieve is that we have nothing in the air. By not having anything in the air, we are going to achieve that no pressure is produced in the areas where we will now see in the scanner that are most commonly produced, that most commonly occur. Okay, next we have a compression zone, a chassis, a rigid insole that's going to help us to be able to maintain stability of the foot all the time. It's not going to allow us to pronate by not allowing us to pronate. It will maintain stability throughout the leg, not only in the ankles, but also from the hip to the ankle. It is going to maintain an articular straightness in agreement. And finally, it is going to hold the plantar arch. What we are going to obtain with this, that cannot run the foot. By not being able to run the foot, we are going to make it a void. We are not going to cure anything, but we are going to avoid pain in this whole area of the foot. Let's see how the scanner works. This way, please. Okay, we have two main parts in the scanner, which are the platform and the screen. First of all, we're going to put our feet back, put the feet parallel in the ski position and go up on the platform, forward. We stick our feet well back. What do we see on the scanner? First of all, the basic measurement of the foot, but above all, the main thing. And what matters most to us is where the pressures are occurring. If we see all these clear areas that are not drawn on our footprint, those are the areas that we need to cover, that we need to make sure are not in the air. It's okay that they're pressing on the boot. Once we see this here, we can deduce several things, but the important thing is to know what kind of pressures and where we have to save that pressure. The next thing we look at is the type of footprint, the width and the length. That's important. Close the feet a little bit, like with the arrow. We hold there. We select the position here a little bit. We don't move. The scanner does its job and comes to us to recommend. What type of insole should we wear? The type of foot width we have and the length. As you can see, practically nobody's feet are identical. They are always asymmetrical. This is kind of the main reason why we should wear an insole. This is a basic insole for you to understand what a boot has. Right? When it comes from the factory, it can't hold anything. It can't grip anywhere. And we have the kind of insole that we saw before, with a basic rigid chassis. 3 feet it's called, or our conformable jig, which we would then go on to make the mold, and it would be a little bit like this. If we look here, we draw all the zones of the foot, where they support, how they support, and where we must support the footprint.